So here's where we just left. That's Sushi Island. It was really nice. Hey everybody. So we left Sushi Island and now we're heading down on a southwest course over to Jones Island. Off over on this way is the giant Orcas Island. It's the largest island here. It's made up of two big mountains connected by this little flatland right here. And in the center it's one giant bay. Pam and I have been inside that bay once and stopped at a fun place. I don't remember the name of it. That's where we're going, down towards Jones Island. And off in the distance, you can see San Juan Island. That's our favorite island with Friday Harbor. Really turning it into a nice day. The sun is straight up, but it's hazy, but it's nice. It's warm. It's just beautiful. Some dolphins. So it's starting to sprinkle. We put on rain gear. We're heading over to Jones Island. That's Jones Island straight ahead. I see 4 or 5 boats, I guess, in the harbor. It's not very big harbor, so we'll have to see, but this island is very pretty. Yeah, but I wasn't supposed to be that close. Well, that's it. They're not coming up again. Oh. If they come up for a couple of breaths and then they go down for a while.
Are you still filming?
Yeah. Of course, the one on the left was the male. Well, here we're at Jones Island, and it's just beautiful. Current's taking us along. We went in there to try to anchor, and I just didn't understand the chain all that well. I just didn't get it. So we pulled it up, and that, and we might try it again. I'm not sure. Pam's going to try to call Friday Harbor and see what's going on over there. Well, the coolest thing happened. I can't remember whether we filmed that we were about to try to drop anchor here at Jones Island. We got in here and there were quite a few people here. Some people were at anchor. All the moorings were taken. And I tried to drop the anchor. I just didn't know exactly what to do because of a couple of things. But I dropped the anchor over here. And so we had to then backing up and trying to get it to hook. And I never did get it to hook. And then I just said we had to abandon it. So I brought it up, but the windlass thing helped so much that it was no hassle bringing that back up. And so we're out there just as we had finished seeing the orcas. We turned the camera off and we were getting ready to go and just try to find our way over to Friday Harbor to get a little spot. All of a sudden I see this dinghy and they just kept coming. They came up to the boat and Pam goes, What's going on? I said, some people hailed us. They're coming up to the boat. She goes, what for? I go, I don't know, maybe they're pirates. And they come up. They come out all that way to say that they were about to leave. from their mooring. They had seen us trying to, drop anchor, and they came out to tell us that they were leaving and we could have their mooring. We were just so grateful and so appreciative, and they were so nice. And we came in, and just as we, got in, they left, and we took this really neat mooring. Now, here's one of the moorings right here. So it looks like a little donut float, and on top a little triangle thing that holds a ring. So you take the ring and you pass your a rope from up front. We're using a dock rope, and pass it around the ring and pass it up to the boat. So it works really, really nice. So here we are at anchor. Anyway, isn't this a charming place? And it was been sprinkling for like the last hour and a half, but the sun's just up right over here, and the sun's out, but it's still just the slightest sprinkling coming down from just above. This is just one of the coolest places I've ever been, and I like it, as much as Susha. It's not nearly as big, but it's like a figure eight, a little harbor to the north and a little harbor to the south, but we're in the north one, so we'd be looking south right now, this way. There's another little harbor on the other side, and then Pam and I have gone for a hike, and we've gone all the way around this whole right side lobe of the island. It's beautiful.
You want to show a picture on the map?
Sure.
Here.
So here's Jones Island right here. We had come down from the southwest, from Susha, and come along into here, and we've just pulled into this north harbor right here. And Pam and I had been hiking all around this whole side over here. It's really fun. We were just right outside here when we had seen all these boats going by. We didn't know what they were doing. Pam and I come out of the harbor, and we look, and there's orcas right in front of us. It was unbelievable. Actually, we weren't supposed to be that close to them. There wasn't anything we could do, because we just, went to neutral and just floated there. Anyway, so we got to see them. That was pretty cool. So tomorrow we're going to leave here and come down here to Friday Harbor, somewhere about here. Should take us, about an hour and 45 minutes. Well, here we are, evening number 2, Sunday evening, Pam's birthday. And we did get this great little spot. Here's our boat, the Dreamcatcher. Beautiful little boat, all set up. Pam and I are in the dinghy going over to shore. Going to go for a little hike. Should be a lot of fun. Well, we've just let go of our mooring anchor, and we're just about ready to leave. And Jones Island was just exquisite. Just loved it. And the air is a lot clearer today. You can really see a lot more detail all through all these islands and stuff, and the sunlight hitting those, and it's just really, really bright and clearer today. But this place, this was absolutely stunning, and I just loved it. When we went around that hike, we came around this corner over here, and we walked along here and took pictures of the boat from right over here. And then we didn't know, but I realized that we had to go way up this hill to go around, because there was no way a trail would go across this rocky knoll right here. Going all back up into the top of towards the center of the island, and then made our way back down all through the dark woods again. It was really, really neat, and came down over there and down to the thing. So Pam and I figured it took about 2 hours, because there were times when we were going really, really slow, but it was just beautiful. It was really, really dark and wet, but everything was wet, but we weren't wet. It wasn't raining, and our shoes just got a little muddy on the bottom, but it was really like being in a rainforest, a conifer temperate rainforest. It was just beautiful. I loved it. We're on to our run into Friday Harbor. It's just off this way here. We gotta come around these rocks. See the rocks hanging off of this island right here. So we're gonna head this way south, pretty much south, and then head east a little bit over there. Everything looks beautiful. I love this little area right here. And then look off that way. That's really pretty. These mountains off here. How you doing? for that great breakfast. Gonna put your Uggs on? I have one back there.
You put this around your neck.
Okay. There's a ferry coming from the north of us. Here we are coming into Friday Harbor, and here's that ferry that passed us a little while back, and it's waiting. Its turn to go in because there's a ferry over there at the ferry dock coming out. We just heard the ferry dock hit the big horn. That means I'm coming out. But we're allowed to shoot in along the side, and we'll go on in into where the yachts go. Anyway, this island's really, really pretty. Look how green it is.